If you're planning a visit to the Big Apple, you'll want to start by reading this introduction to New York City. It's packed full of information that will help make your trip easier and more enjoyable. As the largest city in the United States, New York City is home to something for everyone. Whether you're looking for world-class museums and theaters, exciting nightlife, or simply some of the best food in the country, you'll find it here. One of the great things about New York City is its diversity. You can walk down a street in Manhattan and see people from all over the world. This makes for an interesting and vibrant cityscape, and also means that there's no shortage of things to do. If you're not familiar with New York City, don't worry, we've got you covered. In this short video, we'll give you some tips on getting around, as well as suggestions for where to stay, eat, and explore. We'll also tell you about some of the city's most famous landmarks and attractions. So without further ado, let's get started. Getting around New York City. New York City is a huge city, and getting around can be a bit daunting if you're not used to it. Here are a few tips to help make navigating the city easier. 1. Get a subway map. The subway system in New York City can be a little confusing if you're not used to it, so it's helpful to have a map handy. You can find a map online or pick one up at any subway station. 2. Download an app. If you have a smartphone, download one of the many apps available that will help you navigate New York City's subway system. This will be especially helpful if you're not familiar with the city. 3. Use Google Maps. Google Maps is another great option for navigating New York City's subway system. It's available as an app for smartphones and as a website on your computer. 4. Walk when possible. New York City is a very pedestrian-friendly city, so try to walk whenever possible. Not only is it good exercise, but it's also a great way to see the city up close. 5. Take cabs or Uber when necessary. If walking isn't an option or if you need to get somewhere quickly, take a cab or Uber. Cabs are easy to hail on the street, and Uber is available in most parts of the city. Top 10 attractions in New York City. There's no shortage of things to do in New York City, which is why it's one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. From iconic attractions like Times Square and the Statue of Liberty to hidden gems off the beaten path, there's something for everyone in New York. Here are 10 of the best attractions in New York City. 1. Times Square. This world-famous square is a must-visit for any first-time visitor to New York City. With its bright lights and lively atmosphere, it's a true spectacle that you'll never forget. 2. The Statue of Liberty. This iconic statue is a symbol of freedom and democracy worldwide and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in New York City. 3. Central Park. This 843-acre park is a must-see for nature lovers, with beautiful gardens, ponds, and sculptures scattered throughout the park. 4. The Empire State Building. This Art Deco skyscraper is an American icon and offers stunning views of the city from its observation deck. 5. The Brooklyn Bridge. This historic bridge is one of the most famous landmarks in New York City and offers great views of both Manhattan and Brooklyn. 6. The Metropolitan Museum of Art. Also known as the Met, this world-renowned museum is home to some of the finest art collections in the world. 7. The Guggenheim Museum. This museum is dedicated to modern and contemporary art and is housed in one of Frank Lloyd Wright's most famous buildings. 8. The American Museum of Natural History. This large museum covers everything from dinosaurs to Egyptian pyramids and is a must-see for history buffs. 9. Wall Street. Home to the New York Stock Exchange and other financial institutions, Wall Street is a hub of American capitalism and history. 10. Chinatown. This vibrant neighborhood is home to some of the best food in New York City, as well as colorful temples, markets, and shops. Insider tips for visiting New York City. New York City is one of the most vibrant and exciting cities in the world. From its iconic skyscrapers to its world-famous restaurants and nightlife, there's something for everyone in New York City. But before you start packing your bags, there are a few things you should know. Here are some insider tips for visiting New York City. 1. When booking your hotel, be sure to check out the neighborhood. Some neighborhoods are safer than others, and some are more tourist-friendly than others. So choose wisely. 2. If you're looking to save money, avoid staying in Manhattan. The cost of hotels in Manhattan is notoriously high, so consider staying in one of the other boroughs instead. 3. If you want to visit some of the city's most popular attractions, be prepared to wait in long lines. The Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, and Central Park are all extremely popular destinations, and the lines can be quite long during peak tourist season. 4. Make sure you check out the city's subway system before you arrive. New York City's subway system can be confusing at first, but it's a great way to get around town without spending a lot of money. 5. Another great way to save money is by using Uber or Lyft instead of taxis. Taxis can be quite expensive in New York City, so using Uber or Lyft can help you save a lot of money on transportation costs. 6. Be sure to enjoy yourself. New York City is an amazing city with plenty to offer, so make sure you take advantage of everything it has to offer. Where to eat and drink in New York City? If you're looking for a great New York City dining experience, you'll find no shortage of amazing restaurants to choose from. From upscale eateries to casual joints, there's something for everyone in the city that never sleeps. Here are some of our favorite places to eat and drink in New York City. For an unforgettable dining experience, head to Per Se in the heart of Midtown Manhattan. This world-renowned restaurant offers a 9-course tasting menu that will tantalize your taste buds like never before. If you're looking for something more casual, check out Katz's Deli on the Lower East Side. This Jewish-style deli is a New York City institution, and is known for its delicious pastrami and corned beef sandwiches. When it comes to drinking, New York City has something for everyone as well. The Lower East Side is home to many trendy craft cocktail bars, while Midtown is home to some of the best wine bars in the city. If you're looking for a cold pint of beer, check out any of the numerous craft breweries that have sprung up in Brooklyn and Queens over the past few years. Here are a few of our favorites. Brooklyn Brewery. This popular brewery is located in the heart of Brooklyn and offers tours and tastings 7 days a week. Queens Brewery. This Queens-based brewery offers free tours on Saturday afternoons. Other favorite spots for drinks include the Dead Rabbit Grocery and Grog in Lower Manhattan, which was voted the best bar in the world in 2016, and Wine Bar Terroir Tribeca in Tribeca. So whatever your poison may be, New York City has you covered. How to get around New York City. New York City is one of the busiest cities in the world. With so much to see and do, it can be tough to know how to get around. That's where this guide comes in. First, let's take a look at the different ways to travel around New York City. There are buses, subways, taxis, ferries, and more. How you get around depends on what you're looking for and what your budget is. If you're looking for convenience, taxis are the way to go. They're available 24/7 and can take you anywhere you need to go. However, they can be expensive, especially if you're traveling during rush hour. If you're looking for something a little more affordable, the bus and subway are good options. The bus can take you pretty much anywhere in the city, while the subway is great for getting around downtown Manhattan. Both modes of transportation are available 24/7, but they can be crowded during rush hour. If you're looking to see the city from a different perspective, consider taking a ferry. There are several different routes that go past some of the city's most famous landmarks. Ferries are also a great option if you're traveling with kids. They provide a lot of entertainment for little ones. Now that you know about the different ways to travel around New York City, let's take a look at some tips for making your journey smoother. First of all, it's important to have a good sense of where you're going. Make sure to download a map of the city or use an app like Google Maps. This will help you avoid getting lost and make sure you're taking the most efficient route possible. If you're traveling during rush hour, try to avoid taking the bus or subway. These modes of transportation tend to be very crowded during peak hours. Instead, consider taking a taxi or renting a bike. Finally, always be aware of your surroundings. New York City can be a bit daunting for first-time visitors, so it's important to stay alert and be aware of your surroundings at all times. How many days do you need in New York? There's no one-size-fits-all answer to this question, as the amount of time you'll need in New York depends on what you want to do there. But if you're looking for some guidance, here are some general tips. If you're interested in sightseeing, 3 to 4 days should be enough to see all the major attractions. If you'd like to add in a few activities such as theater or sporting events, add another day or 2 to your itinerary. If you're a foodie, you'll want at least 5 days in New York. There's simply too much good food to try in just a few days. And if you're looking to shop, 6 or 7 days should give you plenty of time to explore all the different neighborhoods. There's just so much to see and do in New York that it's definitely worth taking your time to experience it all. Conclusion: New York City is a bustling metropolis with something for everyone. Whether you're looking to enjoy the city's nightlife, take in the sights, or just get around efficiently, this video has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your trip to New York City today.